Welcome back to the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. I am your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, twos, threes, fours, and the fives and the six. I pray to God that this thing is working now, and I think it is. If y'all can see us, give us a shout out or whatnot. If you hear us, all that good stuff. Why am I hearing the echo? I'm not hearing the echo. I didn't. Yes, I am hearing the echo. It's coming from you, Tez. Yeah.
Tap your mic, Ted.
Yeah, I put him on mute, man. I put him on mute real quick. My fault, Tez. But appreciate everybody joining up in the house, man. Make sure y'all smash up the lights, Please smash up the lights, man. We are in here like we never left, man. So happy to see everybody up in here, man. Like I said, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're on Twitter, bring your way over here to YouTube and interact with everybody else, man. We'll greatly appreciate it, man. So happy to see everybody, man. We got a lot to talk about with A-Day going down and all that. With former players saying a lot of things. I feel one way about one player, and the other player I don't feel no way about. So definitely stay tuned for that. The guys and myself gonna give our takes on that. And we have the what else we have? The ESPN's top 50 college quarterbacks since 2000. Y'all definitely don't want to miss that because that discussion is just crazy, man. But shout out to everybody, man. Glad to have y'all up in here. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. But before we get into everything, y'all already know my guy, Alabama A&M's own, former running back and graduate. The man gonna tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. But that's why we love him, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all show your love for our brother and friend, Coach Shawn.
Much love to the broskies. We back. China tried to get us, but they weren't able to keep us off, man.
Oh, no.
Much love, Toya. Much love, Patriot Life. Much love, Nick. Much love, DSGB. Much love, everybody, man. Thank you guys for tapping in, man. Much love to Steven, my brother Tez up here, B Sharp up here, looking for Coach Al up here. Pleasure to be back in effect, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see everybody up in here, man. Definitely shout out to Jeremy for becoming a member. Definitely appreciate you, brother, always. And of course, all the members that's already members. Nicholas, man, that's a member. DSGB, man, awesome to see y'all, brothers. DSGB being a member for 9 months. Nick for 7 months. That's what I said, man. I'm gonna do something very special for y'all, man. I'm glad y'all even just sticking in here, hanging with me or whatnot, man. I promise you, I'm going to look out for you guys because you guys always show love to me. Day one and everybody else, man. Even if you're not a member, you guys always come over here and always show love, and just appreciate y'all just even doing that much. Just come over here to listen to us. And Nick already starting with you, Tez.
Big shout out to Mike Jones too.
Mike Jones up in this thing, man.
And Linda and Michael Smith. Yeah. And who else, man? Everybody, man. Be Sharp. Everybody.
Oh yeah.
Man. Bevo. Shout out to Bevo, bro.
Bevo up in here. Oh man, I know it's gonna be a good show then. Got Bishop up in the house. Y'all already know. Man, I definitely need to get him up here to talk about those quarterbacks.
Yeah, love that boy Bishop, man.
No, man, shut up, Bishop. Toya.
Travel Pernell too. I think I saw Travel Pernell.
Yeah, Travel Pernell up in this thing, man. And that was it, man. Everybody, Jeremy,
Keith Hope.
Hopefully I ain't miss nobody. Bevo and all that good stuff. Ted still messing with his mic later. Okay, he'll come right back.
Appreciate your Patriot Life. I'm gonna make sure I tell her she a little under the weather right now. A little track meeting. She got a little sick. You know, them kids pass germs around like Skittles. So hey man, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna tell her too, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you, my brother.
Oh yeah, man. And Tez is back, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. SCC's in himself, and he is working, ladies and gentlemen. He is working. You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good. I tried the wrong browser, man. I was in Safari. I just need to open up Chrome. I didn't realize it.
Jesus Christ, man. Mr. SCC's, and ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know our good friend and brother Tez, man. Look at this man right here, man. Still ain't changed those flags over there, man.
Not going to. Not gonna happen.
When I pull up to this man's house and y'all just see a bunch of ruckus, just know I did it. But man, like I said, man, appreciate it. And before we get into it, before we start talking about A-Day, shout out to Nick for the $4.99. Said, I love podcast. He said, I had some family issues, and it's why I haven't been here lately. Hey, man, I appreciate anybody that come over here and show love and give their time of the day, man. That's why I said definitely appreciate that. And definitely everybody that be showing love to Piano Man, definitely who be holding it down in the morning. So definitely big shout out to Piano Man.
Facts.
Because you don't get enough love for what he be doing in the morning. Very, very consistent. Shout out to Piano Man.
Prayers for you, Nick. Prayers for you, my brother.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Big time prayers, Nick. You already know his love over here. Shout out to Linda. That's what I said, man. We've been doing a lot of shout outs, man. That's what I said, man. Definitely appreciate everybody. I ain't seen Linda in a second, man, over here. So, man, that's what I said, man. It's about to be a show, man. Let's get this thing cranking. Well, A-Day coming up. Y'all already know this Saturday. Hopefully, some of y'all think Piano Man supposed to be out there. I'm not sure is Coach Carl going. I know Jonathan's not going. But it's gonna be a thing, man. They said they're gonna actually have it like how it used to be. But man, who you think gonna stand out for it? Coach Shawn, we ain't gonna spend too much time on this because we got other stuff we want to talk about.
Yeah. Before I go into it, man, voice of pretty much piggyback on what B Sharp said. Big shout out to Piano Man, bro. Love Piano Man show. Big shout out to Bishop too, man. Wealth of Not Love. Listen to Bishop as well. Big shout out to the brother Piano Man. Keep supporting him. He always doing good things. I love the angle he come from. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Piano Man for sure. Make sure y'all tell him.
They keep me entertained in the morning, boy. I swear.
Yeah, Piano Man. I be tapping in with him too, man. Facts.
And Twister and the
governor. And Twister. Yeah, make sure y'all tell Piano Man we gave him a huge shout out, man. And Bishop. Bishop bring it. I love that, man. But yeah, big shout out to those guys and everybody at the long run for sure. What's the CSP pot comfort?
That's Linda.
That's Linda.
I said Linda. No, that's not. That's Miss Susan.
Miss Susan. Okay, Susan. What's going on, girl? Good to see you. Jay Mills down there too.
Oh yeah, Jay Mills. What's happening?
Much love to all the fam. But as far as A-Day go, man, bro, I'm just not. I'm one, bro. I don't really put a lot in the scrimmage games, man. I never have.
That's why we ain't spending too much time on.
Yeah, I never have, man. I mean, we talked about this on Justin's show, man. I know who I would like to see something from. I would like to see the offensive line win some battles. These guys are going to be very, very vanilla. They're not going to come out and show a lot of things. If I had to say who I would like to see, I want to see the offensive line and the aggression of the offensive line, right? Because one thing about scrimmage games, no matter how vanilla you be, no matter how I guess easy you take it, if that's what you want to call it, not really, but now how vanilla you try to, no matter how much you try to dumb it back, that play in the offensive defensive line, you can't hide, right? Those guys are going full speed. Those guys are clacking, as I call it. So I want to see the offensive line, man, come together and win some of those battles. We all know that these guys are young. You're young when Michael Carroll is one of your veterans, right? Javen James started in the SEC, but Michael with the same experience, he's just a sophomore and he's one of your veterans as far as Alabama's concerned. But for me, man, I want to see the offensive line come together and win some battles. I want to see the running backs on third down break off 5, 6, 7 yard run. Shout out to Herb and Raj too, man. Big shout out to Herb and Raj. Make sure y'all tap in with them as well. Great show right there, man. Much love to those guys for sure. Yeah, for me, that this is just me, man. This is just, I don't care about what the defense do. I don't care about nothing else. I need to see that offensive line. That's me. My last worry is the defense. My first worry is that O-line. I need to see these guys come together and create running lanes for the running back, whichever running back. I need to see the aggression. I need to see movement. I need to see running back explosiveness. I need to see the tight ends. Are they going to block? I need to see these guys, whether they can hold the edge, whether the wide receivers create space. But if I had to pick one thing for me, Tez Brinsky, it'd have to be I need to see the offensive line. If it's 3rd and 6, I don't want to see us throw a pass. I want to see, can you guys line up and run inside zone or run outside zone, right? I need to see the offensive line moving people physically off the defensive line. I don't want to see you getting beat in duo, right? I don't want to see you down blocking. I don't want to see you hitching and getting beat. I don't want to see any of those things, man. So for me, offensive line play is the number one thing I would like to see, just me personally.
Wouldn't be a live show if it wasn't for the mute button, ladies and gentlemen. Wouldn't be a live show. But Jeremy had a great point right here, man, for that, man. Said someone can look good in scrimmage, but most likely won't start in the fall. Example is Jai Hall. Like, yeah, man, I remember how high everybody was with him. Like, it works both ways, man, because I seen guys ball out in the spring game, and then they do exactly what they did in the spring game, bring it to the season. It's just good to just have some type of football, but I totally agree with you. The only thing I care about, like, I know we can be able to probably pass it, but can we run the ball? We're going to be able to move guys on the line. It's all that stuff, man. It's the little things. It's the little
Think about this before you go, Brisky. Name me an offensive line ever in the history of football that's dominated in the scrimmage game that did not start. It's different with offensive linemen. It's not receiver. This is not running back. This is O-line. If you do well in this scrimmage and really get down, I can guarantee you that guy will be on the starting offensive line. Because O-lineman is different, bro. You need about 5 to 7 of these guys that can really play. If you dominating a scrimmage at O-line, you're going to be in the rotation. You're going to be.
Yeah, and I think they know that.
Yeah, for me, that's the number one group that I need to see.
Yeah. And he said, yeah, the defense straight. I do want to see how those guys up the middle move with Tompkins out of USC. I want to see how he plays. Hopefully he go full throttle. I want to just see how that's going to go. And really just a running game. Passing game, I'm not really just like, oh, well. I wish it was still televised like it used to be. But, hey, it is what it is, man. Well, Tez, I know y'all A-Day coming up, man. I about to say, will you be attending y'all A-Day?
Man, I should be.
I like to call it A-Day Junior.
Yeah, you can call it what you want. Yeah, man. And like Coach Shawn said, bro, like you read my mind. I said on the show earlier, man, I'm looking at offensive line. I want to see execution. That's the best place to see it. I feel like in the spring game, along the offensive line, I don't want to see free rushes, right? Because that's a problem that you see it as insignificant in the spring game, or it may be insignificant against smaller teams, but it always rears head, right? When offensive linemen missing assignments and things like that. I want the gap scheme to look like jazz when they run it. I want everybody to be in concert.
Yeah.
I think that's what everybody's looking for, man. It's funny, interesting we talk about spring games. We did an episode about whether they are important or not. And I know we're talking about all the things that we want to see.
That's a really good conversation, Andy. Yeah.
One of the things that we determined, man, which was interesting, is that nobody really talks about this, is that spring games are a recruiting tool. Like, it is in the coach's best interest to have this game as entertaining as possible. Not necessarily to show the deficiencies of the team or work on what they don't do well or things like that. It's like in the coach's best interest to make a spring game as interesting as possible, right? That is the first time that any of these recruits are getting a chance to see this team actually on the field. Even the ones that couldn't make, if you ain't been on your visit yet, this is your first time to see what this team is about. So coaches are under obligation in spring games to do that, they're not necessarily under obligation to show me what the offensive line look like or show me that they can run the football or things like that. They are under obligation, and it's in their best interest to make the team look as good as possible, so that now in college football, investors can invest in, and kids that hadn't seen how they actually run their program can actually see it firsthand. You know what I mean? It's one thing to listen to these reports. We got reporters that we listen to a lot. Some of them we trust, some of them we don't. It's a whole different ball game when you actually see it with your own eyes and you can make your own assessment of what these guys look like. So it's interesting, man. I don't know how much I'm putting into it, but it's that time of the year, man, where everybody's excited about their program.
Oh yeah, man, because we in talking season.
Yeah.
And just for the I put a poll down there for you guys, man. This is my first time really trying this stuff out. Shout out to StreamYard for this. Said, do spring games matter? Yes, no, depends. Y'all vote on that. I don't know how that stuff works. I'm just testing out stuff on the fly. Since Tez brought up an interesting point, do spring games matter? And that's a real interesting thing. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, they matter to me.
They just highlight. Yeah. Or they just highlight factory.
You just put your number. Oh, you just type 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. I'm sorry. I don't know how that junk works. So yeah.
I think they matter. I think
can only members see the poll. No. Just put just put 1, 2, or 3 in the chat. And then
I think they matter.
Yeah.
I think anytime you can practice, it matter. I mean, it don't matter in the grand scheme of who the starter gonna be. Nah, but does it matter? Anytime you can put the pads on to practice, yes, it matters. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, I think so far 88%, 89 and currently going. And nobody said no yet. But man.
I'm about to be the one, bro.
He just gotta be that guy. Just gotta be that guy. But
I don't think they matter as much, man. I think a scrimmage, a closed scrimmage, it serves the same purpose.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anytime you practice, it matters. But then you saying
spring games are for the fans.
But you saying then, Tez. You actually saying yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like the pomp and circumstance of a spring game. Like that don't matter. Like,
so is that what he asking though? He said, does the spring game matter?
Yep.
So in essence, does this practice matter?
Yeah, the practice does, but I guess you can say you want to call it that.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I guess you could say yeah like that. But I'm talking about like having a spring
outside
game,
stuff.
Period. Yeah. It don't matter, bro. Like
the outside
a lot of the stuff during the spring doesn't matter. The highlights, all that stuff. Like it's just
I agree.
They're just trying to sell the program at the end of the day. That's why everybody looked good during the spring.
Yeah.
Right? In the fall, watch how the narrative be changing though. Like when the fall highlights come up, some names disappear. You're not gonna see as many spectacular catches no more. They're gonna start talking about execution in the offensive line. It ain't gonna be as glamorous as it is in the spring. They're trying to get recruits now, so they just
put all is actually saying the same thing I'm saying. The practice matters, right? But the stuff that come with it, not so much.
You can do without it.
I think especially when Coach Saban was there, man, like I think he just imagined the fans not being there, even though they were there, because how intense he was on the sideline. Like he had to button it up a little bit just for TV, but it was like, oh no, he was so locked in on the spring game. It was pretty much a practice.
That's facts.
Yeah, that's what it should be.
Because he was super locked in.
Like, that's why I don't necessarily get mad when I see coaches have non-traditional spring games. Right? Like if they go out and they say we want to do a different format, and it's like, okay, I get it, but like to the fans, we looking at it like, man, nah, you should just play a traditional game. But to them, it's like a practice. So like if they run these types of drills and periods in practice, and they're just doing more of that. You know, I get why a coach say, "Hey, we're gonna run our spring game this way." You know, it's kind of, being a bit selfish, but like I said, to the fans, all of that stuff matters. But at the end of the day, man, the amount of names that you hear in the spring that you never hear at the school again is astronomical.
Yeah. I'm about to say, so 12 people voted yes, 2 people voted no, and 1 only voted depends. And if nobody couldn't figure out the voting system, I'm finding out the same way as you. But reading is fundamental. It literally says type 1, 2, or 3 on there. So if you felt a little slow like myself, I'm sorry. It clearly says it right there. Go ahead.
I seen some good ideas about people talking about playing smaller schools and stuff like that. Remember this, man. Like you could ask Alabama A&M to come up there, or some other team, or UAB, any team.
That's what Prime was talking about.
But here's the bad part about that. That's not helping A&M.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Alabama A&M may have 3 dudes, 4 dudes possible that could play at Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, think about
it's helping them kids. Yeah,
it's helping them, but it's not helping. I mean, remember, I played with some dudes that got drafted before some Bama players from schools. Robert Mathis got drafted before Cornelius Griffin or whatever the dude name was. So I know Otis Reagan got drafted before whoever the DB was, Averett, I think that year. No, it wasn't Anthony Averett. It was I can't remember who that DB was that year. But so we have guys that can play at that level, easy peasy. You know, grades, getting in trouble, stuff like that made them. So, but I don't think it's beneficial to the entire squad. Sure, it'll help Alabama get better and going against light competition, but it won't help the other squad. So that's why I say you have to play somebody that's going to give both teams a good look. You know, so
how would you feel about a 7-on-7 like that against a smaller school?
How would that help the D-line, offensive line, unless you have some D-line, defensive line, offensive line drills? You know, because
you're right. You know
what I'm saying? Now let's say you had their own, you know, one-on-one type thing. You know what I'm saying? So and I don't think they would really want to exploit one-on-ones like that. You know, if I know coaches, they don't really want to put one-on-one situations out there like that. Because when you're doing them offensive defensive line drill, what's up, Big Bishop? How you doing, my brother? You know what I'm saying?
Bishop.
When you do that, you know how it is, Bishop. They don't really want. We don't want to see our left tackle getting beat every single time. You know, right? You know, we don't want that on display.
You don't put that on tape.
Getting his. Yeah, Bishop, man. I'm about to say, ain't y'all well, I don't know what y'all
the 18th. We're the 18th.
Okay, so y'all the 18th too. I think
what's it called? Is it old day?
No, sooner day.
Sooner day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can call our tie day, man.
But hey, I've been listening. For me, mine is more for competitive depth. I want to see the young bucks. They need to get as many reps as humanly possible. Because coming into the fall, you're not going to have as many reps as you can get right now. And they need to get familiar, get the speed of the game, and get the teaching assignments to where they can get that critical thinking on the field, so that way they can play faster next in the fall. So I think it's very important, because as we starting to find out, and as we went back and looked through, the teams that had 33 to 44 starters were able to win national titles.
Yeah.
And not only that, Mr. Sankey, thank you for putting us to 9 games. And not only that, taking away one of our bye weeks.
Yeah.
You do the math.
Yeah.
We got 9 games, a quality pound of flesh, iron sharpens iron. 8 games for a lot of the teams are straight. And then you gotta, if you're so fortunate, then you gotta play the 9th week to play in the championship. Just think about it. We are now, understand, hey, Sankey, you set the precedent, but now it's up onto us as university to make sure we understand, with that prevailing situation, you can't afford to wait on your youth to be developed. You have to be developing right along with your starting rotation.
Yeah.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah. So the bye week thing is I do have to say the bye week thing is a rotational thing. Like they adding the 9th game didn't take away a bye week. It would have been one bye week this year. It depends on how many Saturdays are in August. Right. So if you get that extra Saturday in August, those are the ones where you're gonna have 2 bye weeks. If August is condensed, you're gonna have 1 bye week. Because like 2 years ago, we had 1 bye week for like 2 years straight. And then we had 2 bye weeks. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
it just seems that way because they added the 9th game and now we got 1 bye week. It's like, but now it's not really like that.
But here's the thing about it. Is there any weak links in the Southeastern Conference? There's not.
Not really.
There's not. You're going to have to play each and every game and understand in order to make it into the playoffs, we already set the standard as 10-2. And you'd be very fortunate to get in as 9-3. So if that's the standard, when you're going through that 8-game stretch, you've got a minimum go 7-1 or 8-0.
I'm not gonna say he needs to be fired, Steven, because he pretty much he's been doing a great job.
Doing a decent job.
He's doing a decent job. It's just he was hoodwinked. He was hoodwinked into this one.
Yeah.
And we don't know.
He screwed us. Go look at Indiana's schedule. They play Michigan and Ohio State. That's it.
Yep.
We don't know yet because it just been they hadn't even played the schedule yet, so we don't know how it's going to turn out.
You know how it's about to go.
I think about it. Even before the 9th game was on there, we still had. You still could look at Indiana's schedule and say, you know, they play cakewalks. So it's not changing. It's not making it like they schedule's getting any easier. They already was playing pies, right?
But then you definitely don't want to look at Notre Dame's.
It makes zero sense to me to add another SEC game when you know these guys already have an advantage. I don't understand.
I don't understand why he did it, but maybe he knows something that I don't know.
Can you imagine at the end of last year, as beat up as we was, playing another SEC game? You know what I'm saying? While these guys are playing, they're playing North Texas, Howard, Western Kentucky, Northwestern, Rutgers, in Nebraska. Like, bro, they're going to be in the playoff automatically. Please believe it.
I got to get a better image.
Please believe it. They're automatically going to be there, bro.
Yeah, I had no question that. The conference is just not that good. And from the top of the conference on down, like after you pass the first, I say 4 teams, top 4 teams, the rest of that conference is not nowhere near what you're gonna see in the SEC. In my opinion.
My fault to cut you off, but I said that was my argument towards you last week because I was like, bro, if you put Auburn, I understand how y'all lost last year. But it wasn't like I was getting beat.
You should have picked another team. I'm always gonna be critical of them. I'm not one of them fans
you think
that
we
go
always
sunshine pop the
squad?
I respect it.
So like I'm always gonna say, hey, that's just what it is. Hey. But if you'd have picked another team, I probably would have got the point. But I was just saying, like, you add in that extra game on the surface, it does look bad. I agree. I don't know why he did it. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But I'm also old enough to remember the SEC championship, adding a whole extra game, like not just a conference game, but an extra game in itself. And nobody liked that. Like everybody thought it was a bad idea. They criticized the SEC for it. Like, why would I join that conference and they got to play more games than everybody else? You fast forward, conference games was the best thing since sliced bread until recent history, when we talk about getting rid of them. But that SEC championship viewership is damn near just as much as the national championship has been. So that's what I mean by like, I agree. It doesn't make any sense, hill of beans right now. But 5-6 years from now, I don't know what that extra game is going to turn into and how it's going to benefit the school or play in the other way. I just don't know yet. You know, so that's one thing. Like sometimes we just got to give things time to play out to see how it works.
And I agree with that. The only little pushback I would have, you look at our strength of schedule versus Notre Dame's strength of schedule, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
And then we didn't get to go to the NCAA and tell them, look, here's what we'll do. If we're in the top 12, you guaranteed that we're in the playoffs.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we go any further, yeah, Jeremy, it's funny, man, because I laugh at stuff like that sometimes, man, because some folks don't be knowing like these HBCUs. So, man, I'm glad that you out there, man.
Be our love.
Figure out who the Howard Bison. Some people like to call that a Mecca. Folks like me think that's a big hell no, but it's a big shout out to Howard, man.
For that part of the United States, it is.
Yeah, and it's on, and it's not Washington over there on the West Coast.
It's the DC.
It's the DC one.
Yeah,
trust me, HBCU on the West Coast is kind of weird.
Yeah, their parties are a little different. They got a lot of, let's just say, Jeremy, respect to Howard, but they got a lot of they have a lot of they have a lot of fat brains, you know, at that school. Like a lot of SAT scores at that school, bro. It ain't the Southern kind of kicking it. You know, I've been up there a couple times. Their tailgate's cool and all that.
Clean.
Good. Yeah, Tez.
Tez said again. We got to bring another brother up here because he ain't giving me the thumbs up as he ready or not. So I'm gonna bring him up anyway. Y'all already know, man. He already lost his touch already, and I don't like that, man. Y'all already know he ain't been on here for a second, and it's been great. I know the show about to be much better because he's on here. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know Mr. Jackson State himself, Mr. Retiree on both sides, Mr. Kappa Man himself, the OG of OGs. Y'all show your love for our brother and friend. Y'all already know, Coach Al.
Coach Al in the house.
What's going on, man?
What
up, brother?
I'm sitting over here just throwing the thumbs up.
I saw that, man. I was like, what is going on with Bresley?
ain't doing nothing, putting clear eyes in and everything, but not giving me a thumbs. I'm like, hey, man, you ready?
Been working on it, man. Been on the grind. Hey, look here, man. That intro is just over the top, man. Come on, we need to like abbreviate that a little bit.
Just a little bit more. Oh, you said add a little more. I got you.
No.
Right.
OG.
Hey, man, I just wanted to hop on for a minute and make a cameo, man, and just it's so good to see y'all, man. I mean, I've been talking to y'all, but you know, this is a special time for me right now, you know, and I got a lot of things going on, but it's pretty incredible, fellas. You know what's happening right now with me. Been quite the journey, and you know it's just starting. You know,
yes,
the best of it is just starting, man. I'm so excited about what the future holds with what's being birthed right now. If I could take liberties, I will be transparent with everybody on the chat. Coach Al discovered something here that was rather surprising considering how I work out and everything like that. But I told the fellas, they know all of the story, but I had a clean physical and a clean EKG, and I asked my doc to give me a CT heart scan. Remember that? It scans you from your chin down to your torso. And surprisingly, the numbers came back that indicated that I had cardiovascular disease. Okay, no surprise here, no alarm. We're the king's child. Okay, and so further testing revealed that I had severe blockage in 4 arteries. Okay, and here's a guy that's been running 100-yard sprints, coaching football, doing all that with very little recovery. What I'm trying to tell everybody is this: it's not what you look like on the outside. Okay, don't judge a book by its cover. By all measures, I killed my stress test. My surgical nurse called me a unicorn. She said, "You don't take all this medication, you know, and you're not overweight, and your arteries are like this, you know." So I'll be going in Monday for surgery. I'll be the bionic man when I come out. Yep, I'll be out running all y'all. Look, the message here is not necessarily about coach. I'm good. I'm good, man. I feel great. The message is this: go get yourself checked out.
Yeah.
Be an advocate for your personal health. Okay. Do a little homework for yourself. Know your family history. Know what diagnostic tests are out there that give you those markers. That look it. My general physician gave me a clean bill of health with a clean EKG. I could have gone another year with 2 arteries blocked at 70%, 2 arteries blocked at 80%. All right. Hear me good. You know, this is a miracle you're looking at right now.
It's a whole fact.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man.
And that's my message to everybody. And Brinsky, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share this story, this message, which is actually bigger than me. And what's pushing me, Coach Shawn, is this whole negative free zone concept has to be codified. It has to be documented where this can help someone.
Yeah.
You know, we say the 6-inch space between your ears. Yes. The bigger space is what's in your heart and what you mean to people that mean something to you. That is very real. It's tangible. It's forever. So when I say stay free, I'm not just talking about letters. This is really in essence, who I am and the mission that I've been placed on this planet to provide to everybody. I don't care. You can take it or leave it. Okay. But it's life-giving, and I would share that with you. But the fellas don't know what's going on with me. They'll let you know what's up. But I would tell you this. I'm good. And this wasn't about me. It's about what I'm telling you. I think that's what this is all about. You know, I'm good. But yeah, this one, and Brinsky, like I say, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you for allowing me to share this message.
Man, you know it ain't no thing.
Yeah,
fact, bro.
That's what I said, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Just give folks a little lighter note, man. I'm about to say, yeah, we're just talking about A-Day, just seeing was it important and everything. Well, Tez posed that question.
What's that?
Whatnot. It just seeing the importance of A-Day, which him and Coach Al made some awesome points. And I was like, yeah, I really don't even be thinking about it when it comes to the players. It really just be just going out there and seeing the people, seeing the players. It's more like a little family atmosphere. Just meeting with your people. That's pretty much all it is. And of course the recruits come out there.
I told him, Coach Al, anytime you can put them pads on, it matters.
You took it right out of my mouth.
I already know. I already know what you're gonna say.
Let me tell you something. If you're gonna lay some up with Brian Diddy, hey, sign me up, man. And you know, another thing too, you know, I'm coaching A-Day, which I think is gonna be what Coach Saban used to do. They don't get all exotic. They keep it simple, and we're gonna see who can make plays, who's gonna give effort, who's gonna be tough, who's gonna do that, who's gonna do the basics in a basic system and win your box. That's what A-Day is all about, you know.
Tell them, Coach.
Yeah, it's reps, man. You are what you rep, and you know, that's to me. That's what A-Day is about. It's another practice, okay. And anytime you can get this kind of practices this time of year with young people, 17, 18-year-old guys who should be going to the prom, and they can play in Brian Denny, man, let it go, man. Go out there and cut it loose, man. Okay. This is football, man. They playing on grass, not on AstroTurf.
Yeah.
You can smell it.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, anyway, sorry.
Hey, tell them, Coach Al, hey, even something as simple as a 5-yard hitch. Hey, man, you got to get out there and do it a few times.
You better believe it. You know?
Timing, man.
I like this question by Ken, man. Said, who do y'all think be elected captain? So I assume that it's always the same 4 every year. So if I had to pick 4 off the top of my head, I don't expect the quarterback to be picked this year, not this year.
Too young.
I expect Bray to be one of those guys.
Possibly Keon too. Possibly. Sab is an older cat.
I don't really see. I don't think they'll go for 2 positions for the same thing. I don't know. It's possible. I know Bray for sure. That's the only for sure one I know. O-line.
Xavier maybe.
Xavier.
I think Xavier might be a definite candidate.
I think this is Xavier's last year at Bama.
Oh yeah, easily.
I agree with you, Coach. Yeah, I totally agree.
Xavier. Who else I could think of? I don't think no receivers. Maybe Ryan, depending on that would speak a lot about how if the players vote Ryan in there, that's saying a lot. That would be, but I don't see it on the outside looking in.
This could be his last year, though.
Could be.
You know, so that may be some gravity.
It all depends on how this year go.
It certainly is. But you're right.
Maybe Yonze. I don't know.
That's an interesting pick right there. You know, this is going to show you how young this team is. Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's an indicator right there that there's no strong upper class here. A senior class, they're just not there.
That's a great question, Ken. Because I can't even really think. And all the guys.
The only guy is Demir Latham. He's 30 years old. I mean, that's my homeboy, man. I'm from Alabama, so hey,
I can't name all offensive guys. I
Daniel Hill.
Defense. You need at least one defender on the usually.
No, I've been naming number of defenders. I haven't named one offense. Well, Michael Carroll could be one. They have been speaking highly of Michael Carroll. That lets you know
the South.
They elected Tyler Booker one, but I don't see you on mute, Coach Shawn.
There you go. So Book was as a sophomore. Book was a captain.
I didn't know he was as a captain as a sophomore. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
In a locker room like Alabama, and you're a sophomore, man.
That's crazy.
Man, you got some juice, man.
Yeah.
Everybody see you like that. You walk because Coach, you know how it is, man. Recruits come in the locker room, they be trying to size it. You know who owns the locker room. That dude step up and say something, man. You already know if you're a freshman coming in recruit, you looking at, I know who locker room this is. I better be cool.
That's a whole fact.
Call the goons out on me before I even get here, man.
Shout out to Double L. I like these Double L.
Yeah.
If it actually happened, man, I just know for sure Bray is definitely going to be a captain. I think we all in agreement that Bray is definitely going to be one. But everybody else, I'm just not sure about. Like last year, I could have pointed out everybody who's going to be that captain. And I know it was Caden, it was Ty, it was Deontay, and I forgot who was the last one. I think they was on their way out. Ain't no telling, man, but only time would tell.
So do you feel like you did enough, they did enough developing that you're ready for this transition?
Say that one more time.
I'm saying, do you think the coaching staff did enough developing last year that they're ready to step into their role this year?
I think that the more time they have up there, the more comfortable they're gonna be. It's like you know what to expect. I think
Keenan's in the NFL.
No. He was saying Tim Keenan was the other captain.
Oh,
but I think the longer, like I don't think they was prepared. Like I think Coach DeBoer, like you could tell he's more comfortable than he was his first year because like he's more relaxed. And he know what to expect. Now here, I think Ryan Grubbs coming that year after, he didn't know what he was going to expect. And I don't know until stuff started to happen. We're going to find out. So we're going to find out sooner or later. Only time will tell. But it was one thing that I did want to get into because, and it was talking about these comments. Former players talking about the Crimson Tide and everything, and y'all can relate it to y'all programs with Oklahoma and Auburn. But the problem I have, and it's not with the players. Now Earl Little, I can understand. Earl Little hasn't played at Alabama in about 3 years, and you just came from Florida State. I can understand anybody like going back at Earl Little. But the whole thing, when I see folks going at James Smith, is really lame to me in a lot of ways. And I hope nobody takes it personal. if it's somebody on the staff or anything, I don't take it personal, but I said what I said, and I mean what I said. I think it's lame because, for one, shout out to HaHa Clinton. He's a legend. I think he's doing a great job. But I think what he said, his comments, is going to hold, depending on how this season goes. And I pray to God it don't go bad, because that comment, we want production over potential. And these guys go somewhere else and ball. I promise you, you do not want that. But that man came at those guys, from Keon Keeley to Quay Russaw to all of them. So if all those guys want to shoot back at him, like none of those guys said anything, he said something. So if they shot back at Alabama, I have zero problem with that. And y'all shouldn't have no problem with it either. Why? Because if somebody says something about y'all on your way out of your job, you telling me you won't say nothing back at them? I ain't that big of a man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I promise you, I ain't that big of a man to just let you just come at me. That's why I said shout out to James Smith. So whatever he like, they just got to take it. And now everybody want to get sensitive about it. They were like, oh no, they trash and all that. But once they say something, no, you want nothing, you want all this. But I remember many nights, especially that Tennessee game, Coach Shawn, when I had that video, and I think I still got it up here, by the way, and I hope it's still up here. This video right here, and I think everybody was going crazy on this video. They were talking about James. Oh, look at James right there. Yeah, that's what Alabama all about. Now he ain't nobody now. Kid grew up in Alabama, wanted to be an Alabama Crimson Tide his whole life. And I don't like the way we treating guys going out the door.
Can you frame this for me, man? Because I have no idea. Like what was said about him? I guess I'm missing that part. Somebody said something about James Smith, I assume.
I wish
screenshot and send it to you.
Oh yeah. No, you can go ahead. Just text it to me because I really want to follow it, but I.
Oh yeah, man. It's just like just comments. He just said they just do something better at Ohio State than they do at Alabama. That's pretty much all he said. But now I really don't feel no type of way. If he wants to say anything about Alabama, he only said one comment and just feel like I'm just seeing videos and stuff like that in comments, like anything that he does. And I think that's really corny in my eyes. Like, I really think it's lame because I'm like, they came at him first. They came at, of course, like Quay is his partner. Like, them boys from Montgomery, Alabama, man, on the west side of Montgomery. Them boys are not going to let that stuff slide. You think? And I guarantee you, these same people, that's why I said, I hope nobody takes this stuff personal. Because if you take it personal, you can hit me up. I ain't afraid to talk. But what them dudes, like, we making videos of guys, because I'm telling you, if those guys step right in front of your face right now, you'll probably ask for an autograph. Or you'll probably fold up like a blanket and wouldn't say nothing. Like, what you say about me? I think it's just lame, man. Like, don't do that, because that's going to affect recruiting down the line. Because guess what? They got little brothers, they got little cousins, they got little homies. They talk. Yeah. Y'all want Bama to be Bama way? Okay, go back to being Bama or whatever you want Bama to be like. Keep talking bad about these players. You won't have no damn players. You'll be scraping at the bottom of the plate. I said what I said, and I'm standing on it. And that goes from anybody in that coaching staff. It don't really matter, bro. Don't do that, because that's classless. And I think we're a better fan base than that. At least I think I am. I know we are. So anybody feel some type of way about it? Oh well.
Get Bishop and Tez after you. Two guys are not Bama fans.
But like I said, just for the record, just for in close, I just wanted to get that off. I can understand with Earl Little Jr. Don't get me wrong. I understand because he hasn't been here. He hasn't been here for a minute.
Yeah.
but the James literally just left. Just left, and more than likely did not want to leave. And I'm gonna leave that there too. But Tez and Bishop, y'all can go, man, because if somebody feels some type of way, oh well. You can fill out the Hurts Feelings report.
You're right. You want me to go, Tez?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Check this out. Let Bishop. I'm gonna just spit straight gumbo fire right now. You were all on him when he was here, and he was standing 10 toes with you. Now that he chose, no, better yet, he was pushed out the door because there's certain things that are in play that a lot of people are not aware of. You know that this young man, if he had a choice, would he have chose Bama? If he would have chose Bama, but he's going elsewhere, understand they still got aspirations to go to the NFL. We always tell them, hey, it's spilled milk, don't stop nothing. You go get it.
And
ain't
just
nothing changed.
1 second, real quick.
Good.
Bishop, Bevo, that's pretty much all he said. Like, they compete in the weight room, Tez, up at Ohio State.
Okay.
I'm like,
I sent it to you, Ted.
Like everybody been saying we weak or whatnot. Now, I'm sorry, not sorry, but hey, don't get sensitive now.
Yeah.
When
the bottom line is we got people out here that forgot that, hey, he was doing what he needs to do when he was here. For whatever reason, he had to go elsewhere. You bless him, keep moving, and you keep focused at what you need to do. When you focus on other things, you're missing what's at home. Period, point blank.
Oh, shout out to Toy for the $5 super chat. He said, "Did y'all hear what Foreman said? He didn't want to leave, but he wasn't being developed or whatnot." I'm about to say, look at the hey, if whatever these guys like Foreman, and he graduated, he didn't say nothing bad either. I don't feel like he said nothing bad.
He gave Alabama a lot of love, actually.
And that's why I said I wish somebody would come at him. Like, oh, the man literally said, I graduated there. I got some special people there. I wouldn't change that experience for nothing. But like now I got my degree, man. I'm like, hey, what's next? The NFL. Who's going to develop me? It is what it is, man. It's like, shoot. But hey, go ahead, T.
I was just looking at Steven comment. He said you can't develop a stump. Like, man, I promise you, that is wild. Like,
man, come on.
We gonna see. We gonna see. Hey, let me say this. Funny, Steven, my boy, I love Steven.
Oh, don't do it to him.
But the last offensive lineman that y'all said couldn't play only went to another school and won the damn Remington Award the very next season.
Man.
Was the best center
I didn't even know who he was talking about. It's just a funny
comment. All I'm gonna say.
Hold on, Coach Shawn.
That's all I'm gonna say.
There is who we all thought was a pretty good tackle that took a bag and went somewhere else to Nebraska and laid one.
See, I never thought I was never.
He was competing with Formby. He was getting the reps over Formby.
Yeah,
he had
EP.
He had everything.
EP.
Yeah, Elijah Pritchard.
Oh.
Hey, it is what it is, though. Yeah, I feel
well, sometimes
I call the name. I mean, I'm not throwing
everybody don't work out.
Facts.
But the fact of the matter is, the landscape has changed. Okay, it's not college football when Coach Shawn was playing. Okay, it is not, man. So to say you're loyal to a school now, and my parents went there, and I'm a second generation, and all that kind of stuff like that, man. We don't see a lot of that these days. Let's get real. So quit throwing shade at these guys because that's what the environment is now. They didn't just learn that when they got to college. That stuff is happening in middle school, man. It's happening all the way down. It's infectious, man. It's poisoned the whole system. So these guys is the product of the environment that's been created. Saban told everybody, is this what y'all really want? He already saw it, man. So I say this, man, anybody, all of us are going to college for a reason. And that's to better our lives and to live a great life, a meaningful life. You go and prepare yourself. Go learn how to think critically. You can be special in anything you choose to do. They chose football, okay, to better themselves and make generational wealth. If it comes to you and your family, you gonna fault somebody for that? What if you go to school now, man, and you become this super AI? You the next, Elon Musk, and everybody gonna be hating on you because you're making that dollar. Yeah. Okay. What did you do? You improve your standing in the world. So we can talk about it all, right? And but why guys leave, why guys stay, that's what makes the show great. But to say that the landscape of college football, a guy ain't gonna be leaving, I think that they're gonna do that. We see it. Now Ephraim put a point out there. He said, "What do y'all think about the 5 for 5?" And I answered him. I said, "Ephraim, that's not new, man. COVID threw the monkey wrench in everything to give people this 6 year, and then the whole medical red shirt thing that's always been there. So just go back to the rules as it was. Now you got the portal and NIL to deal with that, but it was always a guy going to red shirt. And he plays 4 years. That's 5 right
there. Yeah, you're right.
Go ahead, T.
Nick, man. Honestly, bro, it don't bother me at all. If I'm just talking about in general, because I understand that fan is short for fanatic. People have been acting this way since I've been watching sports. Like, you got people willing to put their lives in jeopardy and do things that'll hurt themselves and their family over this game. So I don't expect people to not talk about kids when they leave. That's just, well, there you go. but yeah, I just don't. I don't expect that from people, man. So it don't bother me. Is it an issue? I mean, yeah, it is an issue. But then, like, there's like how you do anything is how you do everything. So you can't. What I see happening, I'm not saying that y'all are doing this or it's happening in this case. When it comes to criticizing kids, what happens is people only call out people for criticizing kids when that kid is leaving that school. And it's fair game as long as you're on the roster. I can say whatever I want to. Or if you at another school, I can say whatever I want. Nobody's going out and saying, "Oh man, y'all shouldn't talk about these kids like this," when you're talking about a kid that's on another roster. But the moment that kid leaves and then the fan base decide that they want to, talk about that kid, then all of a sudden we shouldn't talk about these kids like that. So, like, if you wanted to stop, you got to cut that behavior out altogether, right? Yeah. That's the only way it's gonna stop, because as long as like the culture is of that, it's gonna continue. Like, it's gonna continue happening, and it's gonna get worse because a lot of these kids are making money now, right? Biggie said it: more money, more problems. This is kind of what he was talking about. You're going to get scrutinized for the decisions that you make. Fair, right, wrong. Fair or right? No, but that's just the reality of it. Right now, any of us on this panel hit the numbers and win $20 million, you're gonna get yourself some new haters. Like, it's just the reality of it. That's kind of how it works. So, like, it's unfortunate that you got kids that are having to deal with this adult problem on top of all the other adult problems that they're having to deal with. It's just like another layer of it. But at the end of the day, man, it's just the reality of the society that we live in, the world that we live in. That's why I love Coach Al is telling us to keep that 6-inch space between our ears clear. Like, you got to do that on your personal level, because this not gonna stop, man. They're gonna talk. It's gonna get worse. I promise you, it's gonna get worse. The more money they make, the more people gonna feel entitled to say what they want about these kids. So, yeah, I hope that, in some way they taking some type of, I don't know, therapy or classes or something about just getting them, keeping their mentals clear and free of it. But man, it's not going nowhere.
You're right. And we talked about that with Dante Moore. Like, it's not gonna get any better, especially people knowing how he felt about his mental health. They're gonna go into the season like people are cruel, man. They just gonna be like, oh, your mental health, we gonna really mess with you today. They don't care, man.
Right.
So, but yeah, man, I just really just wanted to speak up on that, man. I just thought I just don't like seeing that, man. It just people that I know that love being somewhere, and we trashing them. I'm like, I'm gonna go to you next, Coach Shawn. My fault.
Yeah. Take it.
But I'm like, whether they didn't produce enough for us or not, but they wanted to be here. They wanted to produce. They wanted to bring our school back. But we just, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna say shout out to Marquise Mays, because a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about is a lot of stuff that he's been saying, but people thought he was crazy. So shout out to the legend. But go ahead, Coach Shawn.
I see it a little different, bro, because coaches got egos too, man. You know, especially dudes that's trying to make their footprint in coaching. They got egos too, bro. You know, and you know, I can say their names now. I think back to my old running backs coaches, man. When you talk about John Montgomery and Stanley Connor, one coach kind of coached us, you know, taught us what we thought, you know, didn't really have a good season. One coach, bruh, was on us every rep, 100%, nutrition, sit in the front row of class. If you don't, you're doing stadium stuff, and had the best season I had in my whole life. Contrary to what a lot of fans think, there are other good coaches at other schools, man. And some of them may be better than the ones you have. Jason, you in the chat, you can speak to this. Bishop, y'all know, sometimes coaches are better than other coaches. They just are. They can take a kid that you thought may not be too good or you didn't get the best out of. He can go somewhere else and absolutely ball out. Sometimes I don't think there's a better D-line coach in the country than Larry Johnson. I don't think that.
Not even close.
I don't think that. I mean, that dude is. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Go ask the NFL who's the best defensive line coach. Sometimes just because you couldn't get the player to play well or production doesn't mean this other school won't get it. And I'm gonna see what y'all say then, right? And listen, I'm a Bama fan just like you. I was beating up Seth McLaughlin too. What's wrong with him? Well, guess what happened? The next season, I saw not as many, but I seen some of the same low snaps. Well, guess what Seth went on to do? Had a hell of a career at Ohio State till he got hurt. I watched Justice Haynes. He can't run the ball, all this stuff. I watched that kid go have the best season. Okay, so what does that mean? I ain't gonna get into what it means. I'm gonna let you figure it out. So let me tell y'all something, bro. Sometimes other coaches we can give one for Bama. Jameson Williams sat behind some very talented wide receivers. He went to Bama and had a better season than all of them. Right? Sometimes coaches are better than other coaches. Jameson Williams said it himself. I learned how to play wide receiver at Ohio State. I learned how to get open at Alabama. He said that. Sometimes coaches are better at some other schools than maybe what you have, contrary to what people think. What Brinsky is saying is when you start talking about how the kid didn't do this and the kid didn't do that, you better stand on it, bro. Because if you go over there and ball out, it don't make nobody look crazy but you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's saying. So instead of beating up the kid, just be like, we wanted to move in another direction. Congrats to that young man. Did you ever hear Coach Saban do that? Coach Saban would congratulate the kid, love on him, hope he does well. Because Coach Saban is smart enough to know
Nick Anderson,
he could potentially go somewhere else and okay. Mm-hmm. I want you to think about Justice Haynes. I want you to think about Emmanuel Henderson. I want you to think about those kids who did leave Alabama and have great seasons, right? So it can happen, man. It can happen. Wilkin Formby struggled at Alabama, right? We understand he did not have a good season, right? What are y'all going to say if he go to Texas A&M and make first team All-SEC? Is it still Wilkin Formby? Is it still Wilkin Formby?
To the next one.
Or is it the development he received at the University of Alabama? Drew Sanders. Coach Saban,
that was a great
Drew
one.
Sanders ain't good enough to play at Alabama, right? One of the kids wanted to play, went to Arkansas and balled out, bro. Balled out. I would argue better than some of our middle linebackers at the time. So pump your brakes on beating these kids up sometime. Just say they didn't play well. That's what I always do, bro. I don't beat the kid up. I just say it like the kid didn't play well. I think any football player will respect that. I didn't play well, right? I know personally some coaches are just better than other coaches. One coach had my attention. One coach let us do what we want to do. And I thought I was getting better, but I didn't. All I did was have a lot of girlfriends, right? Which didn't help me on Saturday.
More fun.
Yes, I had more fun, right? One coach let me do what I want to do. The other coach had a slogan: do it right, do it light, do it wrong, do it long. We had yes out there at 8 o'clock at night, still practicing with the lights on, bleeding, tired, beat up, just so coaches are different, man. Please, fans, believe that. Sometimes, believe this or not. So when you hear these kids say, and remember this too, man, I tweeted this out. Alabama is still a hot media take. Why would they ask Earl? I blame the media, not Earl Little, right? Earl Little has been to a whole nother university since he left Alabama. Why in God's name would they ask him about Alabama, right? Shouldn't you be asking about Florida State? You know why they didn't ask him about Florida State? Nobody gives a damn about Florida State. Nobody cares what you say. If you talk about Alabama, though, it's going to do what it's doing now. It's going to get legs and it's going to run. All the fans going to chime in. All the people going to say stuff. And remember this, man, this is one thing that don't change in HBCU ball, Division I, Division II. We have a class we take called Media Tips, where they tell you they don't tell you what to say, but they tell you what not to say. Don't talk bad about your teammate. Don't do this. When James Smith said what he said about the feeling of when Saban first got there, if y'all don't think everybody asking these Ohio State people got everything to do with what Caleb Downs said, you don't know nothing. Right, you lying to yourself. Caleb sort of dissed Ohio State and was like, "Hey man, the SEC is totally different." Now here, we only have maybe 2 or 3 weeks where we had to play hard, but in SEC, you got to play hard every week. This is what Caleb Downs, their top safety, said. If you don't think these are rebuttals to that, why do you think it's specifically about Alabama? You know what I'm saying? So take it with a grain of salt, man. Take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? So Earl Little is a great player. That kid is a great player.
And he gonna ball up there.
He gonna ball. I don't know whether he telling the truth about what they done. I wasn't in the weight room with them, so I don't know. All I can tell you is sometimes coaches are better developers than other coaches. That I don't care what they tweet. I don't care what they say. You know what I mean? Sometimes other coaches is better than other coaches, man. You know what I mean? That goes for any school. Any school. You can find small school coaches that are better than some of these Division I coaches. It's the truth, bro. So call it what you want. I remember we all hated on Pete Golding. I still don't think Pete is great at defense. I still don't think it. But all I know is, hey, man, Lane left. His team still done well. So you got to give credit what credit's due.
Yeah.
He may not have done well there, but such and such is doing well there. And why is that? Right? So I don't know. You know what I mean?
I know we're gonna tackle this real quick because I know we still got to get to the top 50 quarterbacks, which I need all of y'all to chime in on because it's gonna be hella entertaining. But Toya said this going back to the original statement, said, are the coaches producing? Oh, he said, are they developing these guys and putting them in the best position to be successful? That's where I believe it comes down to. And I think we're not, in a lot of ways, not giving them a lot of heat on that. Especially when I learned this from Coach Shawn. I didn't know that the coaches be the one to send the players out there for their positions. I didn't know that. I had no idea. And I was just like,
the OC.
You talking about like doing the rotation of like during the game? Oh yeah, position coach determine who play pretty much.
And remember, the OC is in everything. He's involved with everything.
And that's why I thought like it was like, okay, we pick a play, but it was just like it makes a lot of sense. So a lot of these positions that we talking about, like man, a lot of these guys, like man, they just need to step up. That's all. And I'm about to say, man, if y'all can get these kids some heat, just give some heat to these coaches. Guess what? They grown men. They can handle it. They'll be all right. If not, they can fill out a Hurst feelings report. It's all good. It's all love over here.
We'll see this year, right, Bishop? We'll see this year.
We'll see this year. That's why I said.
Yeah. It's about finding. I was about to say it's about finding a marriage between the players and the coach too, man. Like Coach Shawn saying, like some coaches are better. And then not even necessarily, you don't necessarily even have to say like this person is a better coach than this person. It's just like their philosophy may work well for this type of player, right? It's just like school. Like you may get a teacher that you go in their class and everybody do well. You may struggle learning like that. You know what I'm saying? You may be more of a visual learner, so you may do better with a teacher who teaches like that. It's the same thing in football. Like how he's coaching how he was getting coached at Alabama may not have suited the way he learns and gets better. How it works at Ohio State may be a better fit for him and how he wants to, you know what I'm saying, what works for him. And I don't even know if he even recognized that because he probably just lumping it as in, oh, they better coaches here because personally he feels like he's getting coached better. But it may just be a matter of, man, they're doing things in a way that more aligns with him. So
that's facts.
I don't know. You just take it with a grain of salt. I don't know.
I wish I still had that video up here with Mike Tomlin when he was talking about. I love when coaches refuse to coach because they always talking about the players and whatnot. He can't do this and do that. He said, I love that because then what would they need us for if they know like we supposed to teach them?
Right.
And it always just go back to that. I'm like, man, shout out to Mike Tomlin for that, man, because a lot of coaches be afraid to just say that. Like, man, a lot of time it just be on the coaches. And sometimes, I put it like this, sometimes it's on the players, sometimes on the coaches. But, hey, I'll put it like this. It's going to be a lot of guys filling that boiling pot this season. That's all I know. And I don't feel bad for nobody because
most times it's on the coaches, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. Most times it's on the coaches, bro. The coaches they're selecting this talent. They got checkbooks and they're saying, hey, go out and get who you want. You go to these kids' home, the school, and like these are the players that you wanting to bring in here. You spend more time with them than anybody else. These position coaches do. Like, if you got, 5 scholarship running backs in the SEC and you can't find one to be productive, bro, it's on you. That's not a kid problem. That's like when in school, in college when everybody flunked the test, that's bad for the teacher. So they curve it and then everybody end up passing. It's the same thing, bro. Like most times it's the coaches. It is the coaches, bro. The coaches, and we don't give them a lot of, this negative energy that they give kids, but like most times, bro, is the coaches.
My fault.
No, I'm just saying, like people are not missing. You know what I'm saying? 10 times out of 10, right? You can't find a quarterback because it ain't no quarterbacks out there.
So I'm saying,
no, man, like you doing a bad job of developing them. Like,
I know Lane Kiffin went and got a kid from Ferris State.
Right
now he's
we don't even know where that is.
And one of the hottest quarterbacks in the country coming in this year. And
that's what I'm saying.
But I know we about to move on. But
let me say this real quick, Bishop.
Please go.
Remember this, man, when I'm talking about these coaches, to Tez's point, to Bishop's point, to their points. In 2015, I want you to listen to this. Defensive coordinator, Kirby Smart. Offensive coordinator, Lane Kiffin. Now, these dudes wasn't nothing at the time, but just assistants, names, okay. Offensive coordinator, Lane Kiffin. Defensive coordinator, Kirby Smart. Wide receivers, Kirk Signetti and Billy Napier, who was an assistant. Offensive line, Mario Cristobal. Running backs, Burton Burns. And your assistants, some of your assistants, Tosh Lupoy, Oregon. Jeremy Pruitt, head coach Tennessee at one point in time. Dan Lanning, now the coach at Oregon. All these coaches were on one staff, right? I'm going to end with saying sometimes some coaches are just better than others.
And looking back at that squad, Hall of Fame all-star lineup. They talk about the 2019 LSU team, but if you look at Alabama from the coaching staff down to the players, it's
every
almost
one of them dudes. Every one of them guys.
It's like, wow, what the hell these boys was on?
Even the assistants got head coaching jobs. Even the dudes that wasn't officially on the staff, the grad assistants. That's facts.
They had like 22 former head coaches on staff at one point.
It's a whole fact.
That is insane. That is insane.
Sometimes coaches are better than others, man.
And I forgot to add this one thing, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one conversation. Hopefully, I downloaded it. I don't know if I did. Nope, that is definitely not it. But y'all entertain the people for like 2 seconds until I can download this, because we about to get to this beautiful list of top 50 college football quarterbacks since 2000.
Right.
And it's about to be a lot of.
Well, how you do that? I just wanted to say,
go ahead.
Yeah, well, a lot of these coaches play favorites that break down the nucleus of the team.
We know that,
and you got to understand, everybody's paying attention. These kids are not. They're not stupid. They pay attention, and they know when you're making it become a family versus a clique. And we have to be honest and open and make sure we cut out the cliques and build families.
Okay, here we go. I'm sorry, Bishop.
That's facts, Bishop.
You ain't lying either.
Oh, no, you good.
We know that personally. When I say personally, be sharp, we know that personally.
What's understood ain't got to be explained.
Mm-hmm.
But ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to look at this list. These are ESPN's top 50 quarterbacks of the 2000s. I just want y'all to understand, Bishop, no shade, and I mean no shade. But Baker Mayfield is not number one.
You see KB? Be sharp.
KB in here. Oh man, look who up in here, man. And look, hey man, you came in here at the right time too when we doing these quarterback. Shout out to the man himself. With the kangaroo black man. Love you, brother. Always appreciate that for the $20 super chat. Say what's up, fella, and chat.
Big shout out to Kangaroo Black, man. Make sure y'all tap in with him as well.
Yeah,
man.
No doubt.
Yeah, man. Now I want everybody in the chat to get a perspective on this. That's why I say I'm glad KB came in here. But Baker Mayfield at 1 is almost asinine, bro.
I love Baker, Big Bishop. I love him.
I agree, but I don't.
Cam
I'm trying to figure.
Yeah, the best college quarterback I've seen. Period. I'm just gonna put it out there. I know it's blasphemy. I know it. But the 1 year that now, if you're doing longevity or something like that, okay, cool. But if you talking about that one season, Cam, I can't take nothing from that dude.
I wouldn't even put Cam number 1, man. I was like, was that year extraordinary? Yes, it was. It was extraordinary. It was dope. Joe Burrow year was unbelievable.
But I guess
what if I had to put anybody as 1, man, I seen what Tim Tebow could have easily won 2 Heismans. He could have won another national championship, but we stopped that. That was the beginning of our dynasty.
See, I don't think Tim, if you comparing one season, I don't think neither one of Tim's seasons was better than that one Cam had. Well, I seen that boy do it out of Alabama.
It was extraordinary. That's why, like, yes, we giving it a season, but it's like,
yeah.
I only seen it from Cam 1 year. The thing
right,
that I have,
facts.
The thing that I give with Cam, I understand this 1 year. If we going off 1 year, I'm like, man, what I seen with Joe Burrow was crazy. I like, if we just going off one single year, Cam year was impressive. Joe Burrow year was impressive.
Yeah,
but the thing that
Joe Burrow, facts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But the thing that I always is, even with Cam in the NFL, I always say, like, did Cam really live up to his potential for real?
I don't know.
Because if you think because anytime we talking about Cam, it's only 2 years. You talk about that 1 year at Auburn and that 2015 season. And I believe Cam was better than he should have been better than that.
I mean, I give you that. When I look at Cam, I'm looking at that 1 year at all.
I ain't never seen nothing like that. Me personally.
All you got.
Me personally.
Oh, that was
and then the one thing that he got, like you look at the rest of his list, and nobody else on the offense got drafted.
That's a
not
fact.
A single player on that offense other than Cam Newton.
There you go.
So when you compare him to Tim Tebow, we know the names. We done ran them down before.
Yeah.
It's a lot of talent down there he played with. Nobody on that offense outside of Cam.
That dude was
got
unstoppable.
Drafted. So
he was throwing to a fullback that is made into a tight end.
Yeah. I guess Jason
a quarterback that's made into a receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason not liking my what I said about Baker. Bro, you know how many people I pick over Baker?
No, I think he talking about Tim Tebow, your Tim Tebow take.
I'll put it like this.
You got to at least slide Baker down past all the national championship winners.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you think 10 wasn't like that, if you think 10 wasn't like that, Jason, matter of fact, I know why you think he wasn't like that, and which is gonna lead up to it. That same year when they lost to Ole Miss and he had a bad game and he made that promise, which is on his plat, by the way, on his statue. He said, nobody will play harder than me in the game. And he went out there and proved it and dominated. Just went crazy. And you know the team that he ended up playing in the national championship? No shade at you, Bishop. The Oklahoma Sooners.
Trust me. I know all of this.
I understand why you feel some type of way. But the truth is the truth. We cannot tell revisionist history. I know what I seen with these eyes. I know what I seen with these eyes. You can't tell me what I didn't see. The man went off on y'all. Baker Mayfield folded.
Bro, Baker Mayfield. He
played in two. Matter of fact, he played in 2 semifinals games. 2 of them. And the one that he really folded in is the guy that they got at 6, who I believe is way better than him. Way better. And I would say
national championship.
Yeah. So for me, it's for me, real quick. For me, Tez, Bishop, B Sharp. For me, bro, I feel B Sharp on Tim Tebow. If you talking about multiple years, but if we just talking about whenever they had their heyday, I guess I personally have never seen Johnny Manziel. Yeah, but Johnny had some first rounders on that too. I ain't never seen nothing. I was at that game where Cam, what he did to us in Tuscaloosa, and that was against Marcel Darius and them. And I've never seen nothing like that one year that boy had, you know. Now Joe Burrow, stat-wise, can compete with any quarterback to ever play the game. What that boy did, 60 touchdowns, is you can call it what you want, but he also had 3 first-round wide receivers. What I seen Cam Newton done with that Auburn team, game after game after against 5-man defensive fronts, 8-man boxes, passing, throwing. And I personally have never seen nothing like it. I know that hurts as a Bama fan, but I got to keep it real, man. I got to be honest. To me, Cam got to be number 1.
I'll put it like this, man. I'm like, all that stuff is hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
We can all say what these guys like. If Michael Dyer didn't get in trouble, Michael Dyer is playing in the NFL. So we're not just gonna act like guys just won.
What happened to him? I don't remember.
That's a guy. Okay.
That's a guy. That's a guy.
But we acting like these guys, like we acting like I forgot
name
some
receiver off that Auburn team.
That's why I said
about comparing it to like Aaron Hernandez. We comparing this to like
Jamar Chase.
Just Jamar Chase. Like these, like there's nobody on that team.
Because the guys have these names because they are like that. And it also you have to have somebody to give you the football. Florida was still getting these type of player, but guess what? Florida wasn't getting after that.
But those
quarterbacks. And it showed.
Those players still balled out even after they left those schools. Like these Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson are household names that we talk about now. Percy Harvin.
We talking about a team, like we just talking about team wise,
right?
All that. But like when you look at it on that time, like what Cam did, like we look, it adds a little more to his.
I got the perfect analogy for you.
Go ahead.
What Cam did is the equivalent of what Caitlin Clark did at Iowa. Not saying that Auburn is Iowa, but nobody on that team offensively was compared to the teams that we were playing, nobody was draftable.
Well, I can't name you one receiver off that Auburn team. I promise you, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't even remember one receiver on that team, bro. That's
everybody
sad,
remember Philip Luskergen as the tight end, but you look at his stats and it was just like, yeah, he caught a touchdown in the Alabama game. That's about it. Couple more touchdowns. Like he wasn't
8-man boxes, and they could not do nothing with this dude, bro. Man coverage, he killing you with his arm. You couldn't do nothing with this dude, bro. I watched him do crazy stuff to my beloved Tide. I thought the game was over. I learned that game, bro. And then he ran around the field after he won like this.
Couldn't get over.
I like to toe my own couch cushion up, bro. I got to give credit.
And that defense gave up a ton.
That's why I said that push him up there, but man, it's still like, regardless, wherever y'all want to put Cam, y'all can put Cam.
Yeah,
but I would. Yeah.
I would be okay with maybe
the rest of this list.
Maybe Vince Young.
I want to say one thing about this list. How is Mendoza that far up?
I know. Over Matt Lyon.
This is one of the worst lists of all time.
That's why I was like, I didn't want to get caught up on Cam. I'm not taking.
No, you're good.
But I was like, look at that, bro. Like this is. I don't. Shout out to friend Mendoza. They won the national championship.
Oh yeah, salute to him.
I would have Sam Bradford higher than that. Really,
man.
Sam Bradford used to whip that thing, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Listen, man. The all-time leader in the SEC in passing yards is 50th on this list. As of right now, if you look it up, he's that is dirty.
Yeah, they got Justin Fields at 34.
For one, as bad as this is, bro, like you got Jameis Winston behind Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah,
it's almost laughable.
Yeah, come on now. Jameis Winston still in the NFL.
Even like I wouldn't put. I don't know if I put Dylan Gabriel ahead of Bo Nix.
That's what I'm saying.
Got Dylan Gabriel up there?
Dylan Gabriel?
No, don't. I'm not even.
No. Dylan Gabriel's 25.
Don't get caught up on
the whole list is trash.
Snap.
I'm telling you.
I
the
didn't
more you
see
look
that.
at it, the more errors you're gonna find. You'll be like,
oh my goodness.
Dylan Gabriel over Jalen Hurts. Over Pat White. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pat White was that dude.
Pat White is my favorite quarterback ever. Love
what we talking about?
Alabama born. Love my God. The only quarterback in the history of this game to go to 4 straight bowl games and win them all as a starter. Shout out to Pat White.
Pat White was that dude.
And like, you know what's so crazy? B Sharp, we can all. This list is really crazy because they should have been most. Are we talking about championships? Are we talking about who's most talented? Are we talking about you got Tua behind CJ Stroud? And if you're talking about who had the best college career, I don't know. I can't say CJ had a better college career than Tua did. I don't know. If we're talking about just college, you know what I mean? Tua had a hell of a college career, bro. You know,
you got a lot of people ahead of Bryce Young that shouldn't be there.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. That's why I said don't get hung up on the top, man, because it's a whole bunch of other players. I like Robert Griffin had one good year at Baylor, but I would not put him at 10.
No,
he's at 10. Yeah, I don't think he did better than Trevor Lawrence.
Not even close.
Not even
I don't
close.
think he did better than Colt McCoy. Colt McCoy had that team.
I don't think he did better than Bryce. I don't think he did better than Tua, CJ, Andrew Luck, Matt Leinart, Jameis Winston.
Bryce at 22-21.
Like, come on now. Like,
now look, hold on. Wait a minute. I just seen the biggest discrepancy. Hold on, bro. One season, Jaden Daniels is not 20. Stop it. That boy had one of the best college seasons ever. You know what I mean? I think he threw. Come on now.
He had two great college seasons.
But his last at LSU.
Oh, yeah.
The Heisman year.
Dog.
Come on now.
Dog.
Come on now.
It's a horrible list, bro.
Yeah.
It is. It's not good, man.
I think
he is stuck on this. So you think he deserves to be one? He said top 5 in the Heisman 3 times, won it, went number 1. He said walked on 2 times. Okay, and
I knew he was gonna come back.
In front of the national champions, bro. Like that's great, but
you telling me, Jason, take your bias out. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you tell me you taking Baker Mayfield over Cam Newton, Vince Young, Tim Tebow, Deshaun Watson, who beat him badly. Joe Burrow. I can go. Matter of fact, I will put Lamar Jackson over Baker Mayfield if you really want to go there. If you really want to go there.
That might be a stretch.
If you really want to go there.
In terms of talent, yeah, but that might be a stretch.
Women
Baker
lie.
did get Baker did.
We need to make our own list. I ain't liking this list.
Men lie, numbers don't lie. Now, if you want to bring up some numbers, don't bring up Lamar Jackson numbers if you really want to go there.
If we talking numbers, then Kellen Moore gonna shoot to the top 5.
If we talking numbers, Joe Burrow be number 1.
Yeah, Joe Burrow be up there.
If you really want to go there, I'm like, bro, Baker Mayfield was cool, bro, but the guy that's sitting at 6 destroyed him. Destroyed him. Like, how can you defend that? The man folded. Y'all literally have Georgia up and y'all lose. Y'all have 2 chances to make it to the national championship game, and each time y'all folded. And I ain't trying to come at Bishop like that.
No. We tell the truth up here. But our defense now, I have to admit.
That was some of y'all bad words.
But oh man, goodness. But this list ain't fair, y'all. I'm just straight up tell you. They did this. I think they trolling us. Because they threw this list together. They're trolling people.
They got you.
They don't watch football. Listen. Ladies and gentlemen, now you see why I always say that I believe the fans know football better than the experts, and that the fans actually watch football. And these people that come on your TV, on ESPN, and be talking and be getting everybody to uproar, bro. They don't. I think it was some
guys in the back that we never see or hear from made this list, because I don't think the experts.
I don't know who did it.
Yeah,
I don't know who did it.
I'm gonna make Trevor Lawrence was better than Deshaun Watson. I said it. Why? One of them had 10. They both had 10,000 yards. One of them played way less games than the other. He just had more rushing stats, and he had a better overall record. 32 and where it go? I just wrote it down. I just wrote that 32-3 versus 34-2 with a national championship.
You said, hey, I did this list.
I seen the man Deshaun Watson play Alabama twice. Twice.
I wasn't impressed.
You want to impress?
A little hitch route. You throw a touchdown. You pick Tony Brown, throw a touchdown. I watched Trevor Lawrence slaughter our asses. Slaughter. Wasn't even close. That man had like this. Deshaun Watson 10,168 yards. Trevor Lawrence 10,098 yards in less games. Better record and win the Heisman.
No Eli Manning on this list.
He didn't win the Heisman.
Trevor didn't win the Heisman. I thought he won the Heisman.
No.
Actually, no.
Better record, threw for more yards in less games, and beat Alabama way worse than Deshaun.
I'll put it like this: his coach put Deshaun over him.
I don't think there's not a single Ole Miss quarterback on here. No Eli. Jackson Dart didn't make it.
If it's
Chad Kelly,
I would make the case. I don't know. For one, it's too many Oklahoma guys up here. For one.
Hold it.
Hey, you finna get Jason
take out? You can't really take too many of them off, bro.
Yeah, they do.
I will say this:
Baker deserves to be on the list for sure. Sam
Bradford deserves to be. He deserves to be on the list.
Deserves to be on this list.
That's the only one.
Yeah,
that's why I said it's too many. And then we need to change that OU. We need to put A by that, because my man is he got his bachelor's from Alabama.
Landry Jones over Eli Manning is kind of wild when you think about it.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Landry Jones over Eli Manning is kind of wild.
I promise you this. This is wild right here, bro. You got Mac at 45.
Facts.
Why is Rex Grossman 37?
Yeah, I've Rex Grossman. Come on. If you're gonna have Rex Grossman on here, then you damn sure better have Danny Warfel on here.
You better believe it.
Well, it stopped at 2000. It stopped at 2000.
What's up,
but
Twister?
How do you have Rex Grossman? Okay. How is Rex Grossman over Troy Smith a Heisman Trophy winner? How is Rex Grossman over Jason White a Heisman Trophy winner? Rex Grossman won nowhere near no Heisman.
Facts, man.
Yeah, see, I told you they'd be trolling us.
I put Chris Leak up here before I put Rex Grossman up here.
Yeah, Rex Grossman, come on. Yeah, facts on that one.
Like this this is almost insane, man. Just that's why I said the more and more you look at this, it gets crazier and crazier.
That's you got Mac. Look, you got Mac Jones behind Graham Harrell. Graham Harrell threw for a lot of yards, but he threw the ball 300 something times. Mac Jones got a national championship undefeated season. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
those type of stats that he put up, man. This how good.
Look how many times he threw the ball, though.
That's a Heisman year for most people. That if he did that this year, that's a Heisman.
Yeah.
This man, that's why I'm still stunned that Fernando Mendoza. Yeah, I'm telling you, he better become a Hall of Famer. He better become a Hall of Famer because I don't see it. I don't know when, I don't see it.
Bro, they lost me when they put Dylan Gabriel on here. That's the worst.
When you say Dylan Gabriel, I'm like, huh?
Come on.
Like, even to put him ahead of Bo Nix is wild.
Yeah.
Like, we literally saw them play like back to back. Like that was like, y'all watch the ball?
Yeah, they wilding.
That's why I said they trolling. They more than wilding. They trolling for real.
Dylan Gabriel ahead of Phillip Rivers.
Phillip was a hell of a college quarterback, man. He broke every record. Broke top
bro.
No, Phillip deserved to be on this list.
Yeah, for sure.
But damn, he didn't play in the 2000s, did he? Did he?
I guess he played in 2000.
Okay.
You just think he older because he got all those kids.
2003 or 2004, one of them years.
No, that cat personally.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Mendoza over Luck is crazy to me,
Super
bro.
Yeah, that is wild.
I forgot about Andrew Luck. He was a dog at Stanford, man. Mendoza over Andrew Luck. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Especially knowing. Yeah.
All Heismans ain't built the same. I will say
I actually think Andrew Luck should be higher than a lot of these cats that's in front of him.
I would give you that. I think you need to, if I had to, where he at? He had 19.
Andrew Luck was like the prototypical
I'm taking him over RG3, switching with RG3.
I'd take Mahomes over Colin Klein. He was a good running quarterback. I remember Colin. I'd take college Mahomes.
That Mahomes ain't on it.
Come on, several of these dudes.
Andrew Luck, when Andrew Luck went to the combine, he had a near perfect draft grade.
Yeah,
there's only been one perfect one, and that's Sean Taylor. He had no flaws in his game. But Andrew Luck was highly rated when they I don't get this. Like, he's the prototypical quarterback. He was like, this is what we want a quarterback to look like right here. This guy.
I put it like this: the same year he could have came out with Cam, Andrew Luck was going to be drafted ahead of him.
Yeah,
that's how you know how good you got to be. That was like a Peyton Manning thing. Like, oh, I can come out right now and be number one, or I can come out next year and still be number one. It don't matter. I'm still going number one, which was a great decision by Andrew Luck, by the way.
Look, for sure.
So
to me, Vince Young, Cam Newton, and Joe Burrow, only them three can vie for number one. To me, just to me. Just to me.
And I love my boy Baker. He got the most out of what he got the most out of being a walk-on that everything against him. But those three you just named, I would put. If you asking me, I would put before him. But he's in the top echelon. That's the bottom.
I think so. I think so.
So you know. But I'm looking on here. Is Pavia on here?
Who? Pavia is
he on here? He at number
36, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's right above Rex Grossman.
Rex Grossman.
He's one spot better than Rex.
I didn't even mention that name. I don't know why he made it.
Rex Grossman, man, you need to be ashamed of yourself.
Am I missing Cam Ward?
He can't be. I doubt Cam Ward on here. I doubt that.
No, Cam needs to be up there. Is all the names that they got up here.
Rex Grossman, but no Cam Ward.
Man, please.
Hey, they got who's this? The U toward the end over here.
My fault.
Alex Smith.
Alex.
Mm-hmm.
I vaguely remember him. I know he got hurt real bad in the show.
He had a hell of a season at Utah.
Wow.
That's what got him drafted ahead of Aaron Rodgers.
Appreciate you, B Sharp. We needed this.
Quick question, Bishop.
Go ahead.
Jameson Winston Bishop, or RG3?
Yeah.
Which one?
I go Winston.
Me too. They got him way behind RG3.
Yeah, I know. I go Winston. because Winston is one of a kind. But that boy, he knew how to corral his team to get behind him, and with that, whatever he was at Florida State, he just balled, man.
He did, man. That boy was deadly.
He just balled.
That boy was deadly in college, bro.
Yeah.
Deadly.
So let me ask you this: like, what does winning has got to matter, right? In here somewhere.
Well, wait, Ted, before you go. Does it? Make sure y'all listen what he's asking. Because
say it again. Hold on.
That's gonna reshuffle
winning has got to matter at some point, right? That's one of the reasons why, like, okay, I might not think that Baker Mayfield is that good of a quarterback as well. I mean, I don't want to frame it like that. I think Baker Mayfield is a college football legend, but I may think that some of these guys are better than Baker Mayfield, but hardly a lot of it is because of what they actually won.
Yeah.
I'm saying Cam led that team to a national championship. Vince Young led that team to a national championship.
Facts.
Tim Tebow led that team to a national championship. Joe Burrow led that team to Deshaun Watson.
Trevor Lawrence.
Baker didn't lead them to a national championship.
That's like Graham Harrell.
And he had a squad.
And understand, I hear what you're saying, but I will say this.
But that defense.
Now, come on.
I won't argue that. I won't argue that.
Hey, 114th defense going against Georgia.
I can give you that. I
won't argue defense. I would never argue.
But
defense.
But here's what it does say about that coaching staff. You lost because you weren't willing to do the little things, and you do an onside kick when you were up, and you lost momentum.
I would like to point out something too, Bishop, just to get on Jason nerves. He hate the guy that's at USC, but he's the one that made Baker. Argue with me if you want to, Jason. Am I right?
Oh, man. Y'all
am I right?
Y'all chilling something else, man.
Am I right, Bishop?
Man.
Come on now. Don't hurt his feelings. Don't hurt his feelings.
That's my brother, man. Hey.
Don't worry. I hate him.
Look. Hey, can I be honest? Look, hey, even me and him at times. Oh, I hate, boy, you LR. LR was he was an excellent OC. Head coach, But, just understand.
Did he make him? It's hard.
Hey, can I plead the fifth? I'm pleading the fifth.
So, Shawn, let me ask Bishop and Jason this, because I think I think Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson's a toss-up. Like, you can just close your eyes and pick one of them. Very similar season, very similar quarterbacks. Let me ask this. I want to know this. Jason, Bishop, who is the best OU quarterback on this list? Who is the best one? When I say best, I'm not necessarily talking about national championships. I'm not necessarily. If you had to start your team, which QB in college, which QB would you take? Who's the best on this list? That'll tell me what I need to know right there. Jason said Baker.
Yeah,
so that's over Kyler then. That's over Kyler, right? Okay.
Yeah, Baker.
Okay. See, I like Sam Bradford. I like Sam Bradford.
I sort of said
Sam Bradford.
Lee Sam Bradford led y'all team to a national championship game.
To me, Sam Bradford, along with Joe Burrow and the boy from Stanford, had the prettiest ball throwing I've ever seen, bro. Sam Bradford, Andrew Luck, and Joe Burrow. You talking about hitting the post corner? Boy, them dudes, boy, they putting that foot in the ground, letting it ride, boy. I like Sam Bradford. I mean, he wasn't as flashy.
Yeah.
And all that. I would have some pushback for you too, Coach, when you said it's a toss-up between Kyler and Lamar. Lamar ain't just had one season. He had back-to-back seasons that were identical.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to take longevity. I'm trying to take one season.
One season.
Was very similar. Very similar.
I just know he better than Baker. I know he better than Baker. I know that. He can point up all these little gidget gadget stats all you want.
He trolling you. He trolling you, Jason.
I know he is. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the banana in that tailpipe.
All those picks in the Orange Bowl, throwing all those picks. To go play Alabama in the national championship game. But he know.
Bevo, Texas fan, biggest enemy. They said Kyler better than Baker.
Kyler's a lot to deal with.
Coming from a Texas fan, that's powerful. That's powerful. You know what I'm saying? What about Bradford, Bevo? What about Bradford?
Well, Bevo's from Texas and Kyler's from Texas.
Okay.
Hey, I put it this. I have to give Kyler respect because he's the only high school quarterback that went undefeated.
Yeah,
in that state.
He was a dog.
In that state.
He was a dog.
Hands down.
There ain't even no question about that. He earned every right to be that guy.
Yeah, Kyler was a dog, man. That little rascal was a dog.
But just to just close out on this stuff, man.
Appreciate you on this one.
This list was horrible. Me and Tez talked about this a whole lot yesterday. I said, "Oh, you think we definitely talking about this? This is just horrendous. It is not good whatsoever. Guys are just all over the place. I don't even want to make a list of 50. I'll make a list of 20, and I can promise you right now, Fernando would not be on that list.
Yeah,
Kellen would not be on that list. I think that."
Dylan Gabriel,
Rex Gross.
I want to put Colt on that list.
Wow.
I wouldn't even put Colt on that list.
Wow. You want to put Colt McCoy on there?
I wouldn't put Colt on there. Let me think.
I may have to put Colt on there.
Man. We might have to make our list and we might have to do this now.
I'm taking Bryce over Colt.
Okay, I mean, I can respect.
I give you that, but I still think Colt deserves to be on there.
Yeah,
okay, I'm picking guys that's not on the top 20.
Okay,
and then I'm gonna add them up there. I'll probably take Tua over him.
I can agree with that, Jason. I can argue Vince, Cam, or Joe Burrow. The year that Joe Burrow had, you know. And depending on what our argument is, Jason, I could go. I could interchange those. Yeah. If you don't, I could interchange those.
If you put Vince Young number one, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
If you put Joe Burrow at number one, I ain't mad at you.
Yeah,
I know who I ain't putting at number one, and he ain't over Vince Young.
Like this is let me ask y'all. Have y'all seen this before? Like this is the first time I've ever seen the list.
Yeah, this is the first time.
This, where Baker Mayfield has been number one. Like anytime they do any list of this sort, I've never seen them have Baker Mayfield at number one. Like this is my first time seeing that.
Yeah,
have y'all seen him put at number one before or anything?
Never.
Else?
No.
I think the most legitimate
on the Oklahoma list.
I think the most legitimate way when you look at this list, because everybody had multiple, some had one season, some had more. You got to just say who had the best season. Like who was the best at once? Go get all of them's best season. Who was the best? Who had the best? That's really the only fair way to do it.
And the only way you're gonna be able to do that is you looking at Cam, Vince Young, Tim Tebow, Joe Burrow. I think Joe will win that by a mile.
Passing, passing.
Matt will be up there because Matt. The crazy thing is, bro, what Matt did.
You see, Jason
is crazy. What he say? He said talking about quarterbacks anymore. Jason, I'll put it like this. Matter of fact, I'll help you out, Jason. Don't worry. We got the technology. Don't worry. I got one. Since we'll let the people decide.
Ooh.
We'll let the people decide.
Listen.
I ain't even gonna say the name I'm gonna put up there. I ain't gonna even say the name. I'm just gonna let it just be up there. Since we'll let the people decide. And since I don't need to talk about quarterbacks no more, and you guys got to vote too is mandatory.
I will say this. We'll
see what the people pick. We'll see what the people pick. Matter of fact, and it's coming right now. Here we go.
Oh man.
I know. Don't worry. I'll help you out and get the voting started. All you gotta do is push a number. I know who.
I don't think he said Vince above Baker, did he?
I thought
he said he's number one, so that means he's above him.
Oh,
I know a guy that beat a team that was considered one of the greatest ever, and ran all over him, passed all over him.
To each his own. When you build your,
this is not even.
Yeah, but you telling me this guy is number one over this guy? Come on now, don't worry.
No, he said I don't have Baker at number one. I have Vince, maybe Burrow.
He said he never said one. Okay, what is your argument? Okay, since you never said he was one, where would you put Baker? That is my question. Since you never said that. Man, I ain't about to read. Man, there's a lot of folks in the comment. Where would you put Baker? Just tell me, where would you put him on this list? Any number. Because I already knew this was going to be a runaway. Since you didn't say that, I apologize. That's on me, everybody. He better than Tim Tebow. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you right now.
Put that one up there, B-Show. That's a good one.
I know who I am picking. I'm still picking Tebow because I seen him do it in the SEC. I seen your guy can't win against these guys. Don't worry, I'm going to put it up there.
That's a good one right there.
And then we'll let the people decide. Then we'll get up out of there. But I got you. That was on me. That was on me since you didn't say that. I thought this whole time you said he was number one.
That's a good one right there. That's a good little poll right there.
Yeah, it was a good little poll. Mm-hmm. And I ain't forgot. We still got the best ever.
Oh no,
teams.
I didn't forget.
Yeah.
I said,
I've been doing my research.
No, don't worry. You thought you was the only one? Don't worry. That's gonna be an argument too.
I would take down Robert.
And
Griffin.
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is what you wanted, Jason. You wanted this. Put your numbers in the chat.
Everybody vote. That's a good one right there.
1 for Baker, 2 for Tim Tebow. And I'm gonna start it off for us. Bam. You know where I'm going. I seen the man do it in the SEC. I seen him do it.
50-50.
I seen him give Alabama hell. What the hell we talking about? Your team can't even play Bama because they losing to Clemson in Georgia, blowing it. Get off your knees. You're blowing the game.
Who did Bevo vote for?
Don't rub it in. Leave me.
And this ain't no
hell no. I'm not.
Oh man.
Do you need, man, go look back. Matter of fact, he beat your team a way better defense than what Baker had. A way better defense. I think Roy Williams was on that. No, he wasn't on there. Who was on that defense? Y'all had a squad of an offensive line with Trent Williams on that thing. Y'all had Jerry McCoy on that team.
Oh, Jerry McCoy.
DeMarco Murray. Sam Bradford. Y'all ran into a buzzsaw that day. I'm sorry, Bishop. He got me started.
We tell the truth. No, y'all grown. Y'all grown. Ain't no hurt feelings up here.
I seen him do it.
I seen him do it.
Man. I don't know that's more
man. I was just talking, man. I was just talking.
Yeah, look. Be sharp up here.
I got a little too hype, man. I got a little too hype. He said DeMarco didn't play. Okay. Guess who did play? A future Hall of Famer, Trent Williams, another future Hall of Famer, Gerald McCoy, the Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, Sam Bradford. It don't matter. You're losing the champions, man. The people voted 92-8. 92. It ain't even close. It's a runaway.
DeMarco didn't play.
But hey, give Jason, he stood his ground though.
He can stand his ground. He's a homer. I'm a homer too sometimes. But man, he need to get off that. Baker Mayfield, only thing I need you to answer, Jason, before we get up out of here, because I'll say that's my apology because I said you had him at 1. Out of all these names up here, I just need to know for the record, where would you put Baker Mayfield? I just need a number. What number would you put him? And I know he's below Tim Tebow, so whatever number you put him at, that means he's below Tim Tebow is like under that or wherever you put Tim Tebow.
I'm going Cam number 1 for me. Cam and Vince.
It's tough.
1 and 2.
Yeah. Not to pick Cam, bro.
Or Cam and Joe. 1
I'm picking Vince or Joe Burrow or Tim.
Them are my top 3 in whatever order. Cam, Vince, Joe Burrow.
Whatever you pull out the head.
Those are the 3 that I got. The only reason I'm picking Cam is because
you know what? I would go
a lot more talent than he did.
I'll go Vince because Vince, that team that he had to defeat, there was tons of all pros on that other side. And he went against, and he had his squad, but he was head and shoulders the best quarterback on that day.
He said Vince, Cam, Burrow, and Baker.
Okay, so he got 4. Jason got 4. So let me add.
I would not put that man above Deshaun. I wouldn't put him ahead of Lamar. I'm not putting that man in front of Rice.
I'm gonna reach down. I'm gonna reach down over Jade. I'm gonna reach down and go get Sam Bradford. That's my 4th one, and that's just a personal like. That's just a personal thing.
Yeah. But man, let's appreciate everybody coming up in here, man. Jason getting me mad up in here. that was a good vote, man. That was a good little vote, man. I like these little voting things, man. I'm definitely gonna be using that a lot. If mid-argument and I feel like I have to use it against Tez, I'll be like, man, don't make me go to the poll now. Pause. Major pause.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No, because that was crazy right there. That was very crazy. That was wild. What I just
having
said.
too much fun.
Having too much fun. But appreciate everybody coming out here, man. Showing love. Good to see everybody.
Yeah, appreciate everybody.
Here, man. The draft coming up soon. And I know we're not gonna have Thursday show that day, so I probably more than likely do it that Monday. But let the guys shout out their channels and we're gonna get up out of here. So Bishop, kick us off, my brother.
Hey, big salute. Thank you, J-Dub, for standing on business. I got Piano Man and me in the mornings at 8 o'clock sharp. Just doing what we do. So you're more than welcome. Everybody's family here, and we appreciate you allowing us to have time in your busy schedule to come and speak some ball with you. One love.
Tez.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you always too, Bishop.
Yeah, you can find me at SSC Season on all platforms, man. Make sure you guys tune in Tuesday. We picking back up with our Fans versus Day series, where we pick every single college football game from SEC teams throughout the season and compare our results against the experts. Been a lot of fun doing that. So Tuesday we'll be back on that at 6:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then if you're not tuning in to lunch breaks, this is probably some of my favorite things that I'm doing. These lunch break conversations are amazing, I think. Tune in to lunch breaks, bro. It's 10:30 a.m. Central Standard Time Thursdays. I'm actually contemplating about adding more days to that because I just enjoy the conversation so much. But my schedule is not, the way my schedule's set up. I don't have a lot of time for that. But man, yeah, make sure you guys are tuning in to that. We have a lot of fun in those conversations, man. It's always a pleasure to talk ball with these guys, talk to you guys out there in the chat, man. Shout out to Coach Al for making an appearance, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, much prayers to him, man. Just good seeing him, man. But yeah, man, yeah, you check me out at SEC Season.
Coach Shawn.
That boy Jason crazy. He said Tickle Pickle. What the hell? That boy crazy, man. He said rubbing tug. But that's just crazy. Jason crazy, man. Big shout out to Jason, man. This is fun.
It was an Oklahoma girl that was doing it.
I don't make Jason mad, bro.
Don't make that's my brother.
Big shout out to Coach Al. Just like Ted said, man, that's our brother. We love him. Keep him prayed up, man. We really look to Coach Al, especially myself, man. coming from where I come from, man, and you know, that negative free zone stuff really is a way of life and really helped me, man, and really helped me understand what's important, you know, because what's important and what's not important, man. So much love to our brother Coach Al. Prayers for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Dropping first video I dropped in a long time, man. Trying to get B Sharp and my brothers on here. We're gonna talk running backs Friday evening if they not busy. Just a quick little 15-minute running back, man. Bishop, Tez. I'm gonna drop the link for all our fellas. Just a quick little 15-minute video. Everybody tap in with me. Look for that Friday evening. Got all of our running backs and gonna really just really speak on them for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Tez. Big shout out to Bishop. Really love what you and Piano Man doing in the mornings. I don't get to chime in a lot. You know, when I do, I hide on the phone and chime in. You know, we supposed to keep our phones in a little lockbox.
Don't tell you.
Yeah. So I try to chime in and show love when I can. You know what I mean? Work around some stuff that could kill me. So can't have no little radio waves and stuff. You know what I mean? Much love to you, Ken. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, Ken. I just ain't had a chance to drop nothing, bro. I really hadn't, bro. Every time I plan on doing it, something pop up. Track meets basketball, just from one thing to another, bro. But Friday, I got time today, and we're gonna really talk about my position, running backs position I love the most, and who I think will start, and who I love the best. And let's see if I can get my brothers on there with me for about a good 15 good in-depth minutes of who I think gonna start back there, man. Much love to you all. You can find me at JMHO Sports Talk. That's on Twitter and YouTube. Look for it Friday.
And y'all, man, y'all already know, man. Y'all can find me here at the Sharpshooter Sports Talk, man. It's only gonna pick up, man. I may have on a SE season hoodie soon. I'm just speaking into existence.
T-shirts coming now. It's getting hot out there, bro. Them hoodies.
I still want my hoodie.
Unless you're 17, you ain't wearing no hoodie.
Hey, man, with the Pooh Shiesty mask. But yeah, man, appreciate everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. If you haven't checked out the conversation me and Coach Shawn had talking about the SEC championship game going away, check out that video. Like I said, if you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button before you get up out of here. Definitely gonna drop some more videos. Hopefully we have a big commitment this weekend for A-Day. Hopefully everybody that go out there have fun, enjoy yourself, get some autographs, pictures with folks, fellowship, have a good time. I know Piano Man gonna be out there. Y'all make sure y'all check him out. 8 Central Time every morning. Bishop gonna be there.
Yeah.
Twister gonna be there. The governor gonna be there. And I'm telling you, they keep me entertained. And just for the record, just to throw a shot at Piano Man, Tom Brady is still the GOAT.
How you do that?
And I hope the message get back to you. But we'll sure catch y'all on the next one, man. Please stay tuned because it's about to be a lot of videos dropping of just random stuff.
But one more thing,
entertaining stuff. But go ahead. No, go.
Big shout out to everybody at Bama Standard, man. Justin and Marvin and boy. Big shout out to Marvin. Marvin finna get me right, bro. He gave me the secret. He gave me the ingredients, same one John had. So I'm finna be looking like Marvin Constant here in about 4 months. Watch. Yeah, buddy.
Man, that means you'll be right for football season, man.
Man.
But definitely shout out to all the guys at the Bama Standard. Definitely shout out to Justice Smith, Clint, all the guys, man, that do content on Bama, just
Coach Carl.
Coach Carl, Coach Al, Jance, Ty. But anybody that just does content, period, man, shout out to them because, man, being dedicated and having people that actually come show up on these channels to support it. Definitely big shout out to y'all.
KB,
you know, I said on the road to 2,000 subs. So if you can tell a friend to get me there before the end of the month, that would be lovely. But I have to put out more content to help with that. And I got the guys to help me do that because they are the truth. So we'll catch y'all on the next one. And y'all already know. Roll damn Tide.